Hello everybody, welcome back to, I say welcome back, it's the room 2. Previously we did the room 1, now we're back with the room 2, and the room 3 and 4 will follow. But we're gonna jump into this right now and see how the puzzles take us. I think it was 3 or 4 parts we did the first one in. I'm sure we'll get some familiar elements, some new elements. I've cranked the graphics up to absolutely incredible according to the settings, so let's see how this looks. Click and drag the mouse to look around. Yes. Double click the note to focus. Open. If my calculations are correct, then this is where you will emerge. Welcome, friend. We have much to share. Now you are blind, but I have left you provision to see that your passage might be shorter than mine. I am forced to conceal it somewhere in this room and trust in your wits to uncover it. I am not the only ghost in this place. Check the eyepiece. The lens is broken. Right click to zoom out further to see the rest of the room. Double click the other table. Double click the round box. Reveal this, push a button. Open that. A puzzle? Looks like some of the objects can be moved. Right, so where is this going to fit in? Probably that way. Oh, okay, they're not in order, that's fine. Use you. We get a lens. Good. Click to wear the eyepiece. Sometimes an eyepiece can be used to see things that were hidden. Click the fingerprint. A small piece of a shaped metal. I should try to find where this piece can be used. Great plan. Click to remove the eyepiece. Explore the room. Do you mean explore the rest of the room or just the 2 tables I have? Do you fit in here? You do. Looks like I need another one of those. Let's go back to the other table. There's another box. Nothing obvious there. Do you have anything to say? Or over here? Southeast, southwest, north. Can I move these? Oh, hello. Looks like a piece is missing. Okay, we've got a piece missing out of that as well. Back over here. Oh, a letter. And a piece. Mr. Rigsby, suffice it to say, I do not share my colleagues. The question mark button will glow when a new hint is available. Suffice to say, I do not share my colleagues' faith in your character. Were it up to me, I should not engage myself in such a low-breeding and even lower station as yourself. The very thought of taking you to taking a grave robber into our service chills my stomach. But as Mr. de Montfalcon is fond of saying, needs must as the devil drives. It falls to me, then, to brief you in your ungodly task. As you should be well aware, you shall only be paid upon your successful return of the artifact. Should you find yourself having any idea otherwise, I must stress that that while the artifact is of enormous value, it is only of value within a small community of researchers. It is not only for the eyes or hands of an uneducated man as yourself. I unconditionally demand that you do not interact with the object in any way. It might prove incredibly dangerous for you to do so. It is an instrument of great power and should not be interfered with by any inferior minds. And we find the other piece below. So we can hop back over here. Take me to the table. Stick that on there. We have a bigger gap. We do indeed. Inventory object. A strange brass sphere. The base looks detachable, but not by hand. Right, is this working now? Looks like a piece is missing. Apparently not. You can still see those. We don't have another tool yet, though. This doesn't have other information on it. These are not buttons or latches. And this won't let me open you. Yes, I understand. That doesn't fit there. Right, what am I missing? The brass sphere I found looks like it belongs somewhere. Where? Not here. Oh, is this going right in the center of this thing? The dimples threw me off. Okay. Remind me. Southeast, southwest, north. Yes, come on now. South, east, southwest, north. Inventory object, a medallion. I always want things to be double clicks when they're not. Right, that's a square now. Where can we put that? Lid of the box? Yes, almost certainly the lid of the box. Good. What are we looking at here? We're looking through something? That's not creepy at all. Also not creepy. Alright, the marks on the table that match have now lit up. Oh, hello. I can see colors. Well, clearly we're making the design that's in the bottom right of the screen. We're doing it right there. I do love an incredibly creepy door. Chapter complete. You have done well to emerge from the crypt, the sound of both mind and spirit, though I fear this is only the beginning of your trials. Alright, we're back to it. Just remember that things can fit in other things. I'm on a boat. And this is apparently all that is available to us. Some light reading. There is still no sign, and my patience wears thin. In my frustration, I have scaled the foremast myself. A fool's errand. The fog is so dense I can barely see my own deck from the crow's nest, yet alone the Helena. Regardless, I have hid the gun deck out of cannons. Regardless, I have had the gun deck run out of the cannons. I've had the deck run out the cannons. Got it. In readiness, keep my men sharp. Foremast, crow's nest, cannons. Right, a key. The foremast. Is that this? My knowledge of boats is not strong. Question is, where are we putting this key? Can't do the same trick twice. Cannons. Keyhole. Alright, that's apparently what the doctor ordered. Now I will be plundering your booty. Oh, geez. Okay. These are rotating. Right, is this book going to tell me something, perhaps? It's been 30 weeks at sea and the crew grow restless at our lack of plunder. Though I would not betray it, I share those concerns. A privateer's license is no small investment, and my investors will not be happy without a return. According to the prisoners we took off the San Epstein, we should find Santa Helena in these waters, fresh off the New Granada. They were simple swabs, ignorant of all save the workings of the decks, but they spoke some artifact of great value aboard. I gave them a place among my crew. Alright, that does not really help me. So, that one can point up. That one can point inwards. And that one can point inwards. But I don't know to what end. I assume I'm making a shape in the center, perhaps? But I don't know what shape. I don't have any other key. Oh, hello. Top right, lower left triangle. Top right gets the lower left triangle. Another clue. I mean, I could brute force it, but I don't want to. A strange cylinder. Alright, that looks like a key for the center of the lock we are currently studying. Do you have a similar thing here? No? What about the lantern? No, it's always the strange pillar in the middle of the room, isn't it? A key, and the top left also points into the center. Then, if this were to point into the center as well, that doesn't go there, that doesn't go there. But that looks like it fits the key shape. What might I be missing? Can't close this back up. Otherwise it's going to be either of those. But that seems like it works best when they're all pointing towards the center. There's an odd-looking key inside the model ship. I should pick it up. Did I miss that? Oh, there. Yeah. I could have been there a long time if I had not checked back for the thing I'd already looked at, but we've already figured this out, so that fits in there. We get our chest open. Then what? There's a latch there. A latch there. Out of that one. Very classic puzzle box, isn't it? I assume this is coming across. Very nice. And then this key is definitely going to fit that. Oh, we've got levels and we've got a grid. It didn't take long for us to track her down. We raced north for 2 miles on the deep sea currents to overhaul her head start. Approaching the mainland, we turned west for 2 miles to cut her off at the coast. With no sign, we headed 3 miles back south to meet her. We sighted her sure enough, but she cut through the cape before we could intercept. Now we must wait for the tide. North 2, west 2, south 3. North 2, west 2, south 3. Even the elements turn against us. Passage through the cape took 4 miles west, and we soon sighted her mass 4 miles north of us. Seeing us in pursuit, she cut west 2 miles into the fog bank. With her heavy ballast, we would easily overhaul her if only this accursed fog should lift. 4 west, 4 north, 2 west. You are not letting me do things as I did a minute ago. There's also a strange keyhole with tiny shapes. The keyhole needs to be opened. 4 miles west, and we soon sighted her off the masts of the north. What's the mechanism below the diary entry? It looks like it has moving parts. Oh. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well then, you stay safe there. No, I got this game, thanks. There you go. Ah, we unlocked the cape. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Ship. More story. We have her now. The fog lifted shortly before noon, and there she was 6 miles to the south. Rapidly we closed her down, and she fled east 2 miles back towards the cape. Now she lies north of us by just 1 mile. She won't reach the cape again. 6 south, east 2, north 1. But again... Oh, hello. Am I supposed to be steering this ship? How far left am I going to have to go? About that far, it seems. A little bit further. There you go. Thank you for not making me make it exact. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 1. There she has it. What do I get? Oh, it's a bust of a figure. Clearly I'm going to stick that on the front of the boat. Ow, you hit my head. Clearly that's going on there. Oh, goody. A ship's wheel. Nothing else down here. We're going to be back at the back of the ship, aren't we? Going to be up here for a ship's wheel. What does that get us? Magic rudder. Sailors, accept captain. Man the poop deck. Stick him in the brig. SLRL. Right. If this doesn't offer anything exact. R, L, and S. L, O, and E. Rose? Yeah, it's always Rose, isn't it? So that's the other half of the gem on this thing. And we get a giant new table. Alright, first of all, letter. It is the natural tendency of this world to twist itself into ever more elaborated arrangements. Like the spirals of a vortex at once both the pattern and the system, it seems as though each room is itself a part of a wider apparatus. You must tune the room to find the glyph, and tune the glyph to find the door. All must be aligned, but to what purpose? Am I the true explorer? Am I the explorer? The prisoner? Question mark. No word true in there at all. Right. No immediate signs of stuff. Excuse you. That's not where I wanted to be. Is that missing something, or is that another letter? The Santa Helena came apart on rocks at 1800 hours. She heaved as if the bottom had been torn from her and began taking on water at a terrible rate. Only there were no rocks. We approached as close as we dared to try and take on survivors, but only one swam clear of the wreckage. He is some sort of scholar. A wild-eyed wreck of a man in tattered, blood-stained rags, clutched in his white knuckles. First was some sort of sculpture that he babbled was of unimaginable power and worth. It seems our prize may not have gotten with the Helena. I've had it moved to my quarters for safe keeping. Wait. Is this a latch that we can open? Or can I put the weight on this scale? No? Can I really not slide that across? Can't open that. That's just a knot. Nothing in the light. Go away. Oh my god. I assume we are working on this portion of the puzzles. But if it's not going to let me in this box, I am uncertain. The brass weight must belong somewhere. Yeah, you'd think, wouldn't you? Is it back on the ship? Is there a spot for it? Somewhere on here. Doesn't look like it, does it? You're just going to tell me because you're embarrassed by how much looking around I've done for it. Not in the chest. Where can it go on here? The scales have something to do with the brass weight. Yeah, but I tried it on the left and right hand side of the scales. Nautical measures R. Shaw and Co. Falmouth. Now you let me put it on. All right. A small disc. Can I rotate it? Flip it? Bop it? Right. The disc doesn't match. Oh, is that going down in here now? Of course it is. That opens this. That gets a new weight. Let me guess. I just have to find where this one goes. Probably the new square. Cranks that over a ways. We get a new thing. Can I get to the lid of this? I can. Then that's going to come down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another weight. Hexagonal this time. Probably over here. No? What? Oh, you want me to change the shape, do you? Very sneaky. Right. Where was my new disc? Did I get presented with a new disc? Is it on this weight somewhere? I am missing a disc. Not hiding under the scale, is it? No. Oh, it's the top we got to do. Because this has arrows for turning. No. Find the next disc. There's a drawer on the edge of the box lid. What? Yes, let me screw around with the corners. Do I need a tool for this? I want to twist these to get them to fit the corners. I can't move the tiles surrounding the drawer on the left lid. Something else must control them. Oh, goodness. How about that? Does that look good? That looks good. Give me my piece. Stick my piece in the hole. Right, so we need one that can receive a pointy one in that side. Fresh weight. Four of those makes a star. Thank you. Right. That's empty. What have I missed? Nothing hiding under these scale weights. Knots on paper. It's getting closer, but is not there yet. I keep expecting one of these weights to give me a disc, but they're not doing it, are they? Though I bet this ring can now go around and point at that. Very good. Right. That will not fit in there, which is interesting. Is there a short one of these that will? Oh, I see. I'm going to pull this out. Put this in here. Put that down there. Nope. I am not going to do that. I'm going to flip that all the way around, and then I can get it in. Very nice. Great big chonker of a weight. And there's a second weight. Lovely. So, little tiny weight. And then, is this wanting to do something else as well? Or is this just big hexagon weight? There's something happening up here, but not doing anything. However, oh, it is the right one. I just have to be zoomed in enough for the table to like it. An anchor and a spring. A metal clock spring. Right, well then back to the boat. Where would we affix an anchor? Probably to this weighted thing. Right, we saw that star on the back of the box a second ago. That's on the back of this now. No? Yes. And we find a giant clock. There was an L in that word, don't tutter. Oh god, what time did the boat go down? Not that one. That one. 1800 hours. 6 p.m. No, not 6 p.m. Perhaps it was 6 p.m. Giant pot lid. Can I turn you back over again? No, I'm perplexed. What am I doing with this? There's a little star on that one. I can't move these images though, can I? Oh. Hello. Alright, there's going to be something down there in a second. For now. Something going on up here first. Anywhere to put a spring? Alright, well then back to here. Still not that. Not this side of the box. Nothing on the inside of the lid? No? Oh, there's a freaking switch right here. A winding key. Something's up. It won't wind. Something's missing from something. It won't wind up. Something's missing from that compartment. What compartment? Do I have a tiny key? I do not. It's screwed in place. Well, I don't have a screwdriver. The corners of the box? And now this side of the box? Oh, okay. There's my tiny screwdriver. Unscrew that. I'm guessing put a spring inside. We getting creepy music box music or no? $2.50. I can do that. I still know how to read a clock. 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, $2.50. Thank you for my tiny key. We already found a keyhole up in the lid of this box. And then, oh my. Right, so work from the outside edge because the masts are already fixed. Good. A diamond-shaped metal object. Let me guess. Another strange orb. And we do love making the wild and wacky red runes. Okay. One down. Horror sequence intensifies. And there is the end of the chapter. You have successfully navigated the secrets of the ship, yet the grim ordeal will become increasingly challenging. Alright, that is going to be everything for today. Thank you ever so much for joining me on this strange and complicated journey. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, you can put those down below. Subscribe, hit that like button if you want to see more stuff like this. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.